Hey, what's good? Okay, so will versus here, that human life. I mean, that human will, human life. What's good? I just want to say, love you guys. Some things off the top of my mind. I was listening to Young Pharaoh, dude's a beast. Gotta love it. Check out Young Pharaoh. Other people you can check out is Shy the Sage or is Sage Shy. Damn, I'm about to stop this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it going. Um, Let me see. The Spirit Doula, Mr. Bang collab. Love Live Life. That's Dreamwise. Uh, his queen. I always forget her page, what her page is called, but she always pops up in my links. But I would say Brother Panic. Check out Bobby Hammond. My dude, New Life Tools, Brother Yosef, and I miss Tiffany Messenger. Like, I was so upset when her YouTube page just disappeared, but that's besides the point. I already say Contra Queen, definitely. Check them out. I like them because they really align with a lot of the philosophies that I already have, and sometimes they pull that philosophy into a more constructive way for me, my mental and my conscious understanding to just be like, okay, yes, okay, that is what it is. Got you. Or sometimes it's like, oh, confirmation, cool, cool, cool. I consciously like confirmation. I'm one of those types of dudes. Got a lot of earth energy in me. I like to know I'm heading in the right direction. So, um, but what I want to talk about, I had already explained that what my opinion on what spirituality is spirituality is to do you. And you doing you, you're that essence of who you are. You know who you are. You're moving and grooving the way you need to on this planet Earth, the way you got to. You're filling your life purpose, your soul purpose, your destiny, whatever. You're doing you, not falling in line with other things, but doing you. If you happen to line up with like other people with similar goals, shit, that's different. That's part of your path. But like, just you doing you. So, not that's been eclipsed. Just because you are spiritual does not necessarily mean that you are conscious. Just because you are following that doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, mean that you are conscious. To be conscious now is to realize, kind of like in the Kabbalion, I think the first rule is like, universe is mental, and I was liking how young Pharaoh was explaining that it's like, okay, God is the internet, and we're all these different computers with the our different programming. So like, even if it is a Mac, a Dell, the HP, a Linux, they still connect to the same internet. So what's gonna change that is your level of your genetic structure and your soul expression, how you're gonna communicate, and how much you can actually take in that consciousness. So I thought that was pretty dope. So that led me to believe that just because you are spiritual does not necessarily mean you are conscious. Maybe like stepping into who you are, that's like level one of spirituality. But then as you bring in more consciousness, the way that your mentality and your philosophy and the way you look at things is going to change and also manipulate how things are manifesting around you based upon what's going on in here being streamed directly into you. So that's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to say go check out those people. They're amazing. You can get a lot of information. Like, I really, within this last one like year and a half, started actually buying the books and stuff so I can get my own information. I spent a lot of years listening to like Brother Panic, Bobby Hammond, Dr. Africa. That's good for like your health base. Dr. Sabi. Listening to Abraham Hicks. That's always a good starter. I listen to Pretty Boss TV. Go check her out. Young Pharaoh. He really helped me like kick into gear. It took me a minute to get into Brother Panic because I thought he was an ass at first, but that's where my consciousness level was. Like, it would pop up in my feed as you should watch this, but it took me listening to Bobby Hemmett to really get into Brother Panic, because as my consciousness evolved, as my way of thinking and expression evolved, as I was developing myself and learning and feeling myself, getting into that, I was able to take that mentality with me so I can further evolve to each new speaker. So I feel like I'll be like a level 1 consciousness type nigga. So you you coming to me for information, it's low. I'm trying to get you to baby step your way into bigger and larger information for people who have more knowledge and information. I'm still growing too. Just like when I was watching them, like Band Clap, Hood Mystic, and let me see. I used to watch Mook a little bit. I loved her stuff when it came to kind of like the string theory, like multi-dimension, like being able to phase yourself, like sliding yourself due to like your vibrational pool, just like sliding yourself into different realities. I really enjoy her videos on that type of stuff. Tiffany Messenger. I can see a couple of dudes' faces, but I cannot think of them. But I know they passed now. But just go check out those people. See who vibes with you, because you should always do what vibes with you. That's my philosophy. Do what vibes with you, because it's gonna lead you in the right direction. So figure out those people. It's like, okay, you take in the information, you get a certain feeling of understanding. You get a certain level of consciousness from the light that they're shining, that they're giving to you, and allow yourself to evolve yourself. Eventually, you're gonna have to get to that point to where you do your own research, because though you can take this light, this information, and this consciousness from others, you need to be able to, like I was saying from the beginning, it's doing you. So you can't do you unless you've taken that information in for yourself. It's kind of like when Morpheus was like, you just can't talk about the Matrix. You gotta see it for yourself. So it's like, once you experience this information, this knowledge for yourself, you actually do the work. That's the key part. Do the work. Like, if anything, do the work. I don't care. Like, you level 1, even just get into your psychology of how you feel, who you are, what's holding you back. Just doing a lot of heart chakra work. A lot of let's check out Mr. Band Clap. He talks a lot about like that inner child. To me, that's like doing that heart chakra work, connecting with that inner part of yourself. That's you. Like that subconscious part of yourself. Like looking at information like from Carl Jung, they'll start talking about like stuff about like your shadow self, dark night of the souls, and such like that. But anyways, I digress. Start with what vibes with you. Check out more videos. And like, they're not vibing with you yet, that's cool. They don't need to. It might not be for you at all, or it might not be for you yet. And then move on. Take their suggestions. Always look for teachers that are going to give you recommendations for the information that they also pulled their knowledge from. Which, like, I really, for a long time, I didn't want to talk on YouTube, because it's like, I have a lot of random bits of scattered information. I never really wrote down and took it in like that. So now I'm buying books and I'm taking in information to the best of my ability. But information that vibe with me, I'm like, oh, they recommended a book, and I was like, I think I'm gonna buy it. So I would go and get that information in. You feel me? So I want you guys to become the best versions of yourself. I want us to defeat what I personally feel is is the real disease in this world. Is truly ignorance. And I want you to be able to stand strong with who you are. At the same time, be respectful of other people's points of views and how they're moving through the world, how their programming is allowing them to manifest and project themselves as they venture through this high school years, college phase. Some people in their doctorates, but of this third dimension, this hell dimension, this hell state, this place that can be heaven on earth, your own personal hell. So, okay, come into yourself, go for vibes with you, and then third, because I like when things come in three, start actually getting the book, start getting that information, so that way you can have your own true perspective on it, not just bits and pieces that you've collected from other people, but you can start to have your own experience with the information and the knowledge, and always do the work. That's 4. Now you're stable. Like, we can have a 3-legged chair, but 4, you good. You're on solid ground. So, That's all I want to say. I love you guys. I want to get my gratitude. I want to say thank you for my new followers, because I think I've gotten it's like a follower every week, which it really makes me happy in my heart. So I hope this has helped you guys. It's blessed you guys with some information. I hope that you go check out those people. Right now I'm doing everything off my phone still. I haven't invested in like a new computer or like an iPad or some of the extra stuff. I'm just doing what I can from this. So love you guys. Peace in the Middle East.